Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, coming at you every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment on the video if you please. It helps it out a lot. And don't forget to click the bell notification so you guys know anytime I go live. All right, today we have the salami pepper pizza. It's really simple. All right, I've got a 6-ounce dough stretched out on a 9-inch pan. My oven's preheating to 550 degrees. Preheat your oven as high as it'll go. And take the rack and put it on the bottom, or as close to the bottom of the oven as you can get it. And then you want to take some of this sauce and then sprinkle some red pepper flakes. As an aside, both the sauce recipe and the dough recipe will be coming after the end of this video if you want to learn how to make them, as I've given that several times. And then we want to sprinkle on some mozzarella cheese. By the way, always freshly grate your cheese, especially for pizza. I know, in a pinch. Even I've done the bag stuff, but if possible, grate your own cheese. And then we want to add some slices of salami. You can, of course, obtain salami, these deli-style salami slices at any deli of any grocery store, Super Target, Super Walmart. And then we want to give a nice dusting of Parmesan, then pop this into that said 550 degree oven for about 6 minutes, or until the cheese is ooey gooey and melty and the crust is golden brown. And through the magic of cooking show editing, our pizza is done. And that is the salami pepper pizza. Stay tuned if you wish to learn how to make the dough and the sauce. Outside of that, salami pepper pizza. Done. So here's how we make the pizza dough. In a bowl, as you can see here, I have 5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then I'm going to add 2 packs of instant dry active yeast. If you use regular active dry yeast, not the instant stuff, then you will have to warm up the beer to about 110, give or take. Then we want to add a 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt. And then you want to add 16 ounces or 1 tall boy of beer. Can be pretty much any beer you like. I just go with Budweiser because that's what I like. Okie dokie. Then we just want to get our paddle attachment and turn it on and let this mix around, knead around for 8 to 10 minutes. Then I took the dough out, formed it into a ball, got about a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon worth of olive oil, covered it. Then I cover the bowl with a towel, put it in a depowered oven, oven that's turned off, and let that proof for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Then I divided it into 5-ounce balls, covered them on a baking sheet, and let them proof again for about 45 minutes. Now, if you want this dough to develop flavor further, seal the, put it in either a Tupperware thing and seal that, or cover this in clear film and leave that down in the fridge for 24 to 72 hours. All right, that's pretty much the dough recipe. Here's how you make my classic pizza sauce. You take 28 ounces of tomato sauce, add a tablespoon of olive oil, 3 cloves of minced garlic, a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. All right, and then you want to combine everything in a crock pot with a little whisk here. Then you want to cook covered for at least 1 hour on high, and then at least 1 more hour on low. And then just keep it on low and just use it while you're making your pizzas. And that's pretty much the pizza sauce.